All right, y'all. Another episode of Deep Talk. So, tell the people, man, what's your name and where you from?
Darrell, aka RELLIKISS, Wilmington, Delaware. If you don't know, now you know. Yeah, oh my God! Yeah!
So what's going on with you, man? Tell the people what you be doing. Tell us, for those that don't know you, what you do.
I do a little bit of every. Wait, when I talk, am I talking to you or?
You're talking to me.
Right, got you. Man.
But if you want to be specific, if you're talking to somebody else,
look at them. I'm talking to America. I feel like Bernie Mac. I'm talking to America. What's up? I'm talking to America. But I do a little bit of everything, bro. Comedy, writing, directing, producing, camera work, editing, skits, voiceovers.
I respect that. How long you been doing that for?
Since I came out the womb.
Yeah.
Came out the womb with it in my DNA.
Like, so what made you like, I'm gonna start? You probably was a funny guy growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So what made you want to like, I want to start picking up this camera and doing something in front of the lens?
Well, it was kind of really like watching Martin Lawrence and shit. So when I seen the Martin show, that's what like made me realize what I was doing. Because I was already funny, but as a young age, you don't really know how to navigate why you funny. You just like, why am I this funny? So they was watching the Martin show and realizing like, picking up on shit. And I'm like, bro, if one person can make the whole room laugh and I'm doing the same thing, like this is something that inspired me to be like, okay, now let's put it on tape. Let's document it, for me. So I started doing little YouTube videos and shit by myself. And then I started writing scripts. I started writing scripts like 6 years old. I used to walk around the neighborhood with a little notepad and shit with little scripts and like pick up like my friends shit around the neighborhood. Even people that wasn't my friend, the people I just knew around the neighborhood. And I'd be like, y'all want to shoot something? It was like I was like the man because I had the camera. Nobody had a camera. It was like something that wasn't cool, but I was like making it cool. So I walk around and everywhere I went, anybody who know me will tell you, anywhere I went, school, fucking library, anywhere I went, the camera was right there, always in the backpack. So I just record shit, record fights, record sceneries and stuff like that. And everybody started to be accustomed to, I'm the dude with the camera who gonna have it out at all times.
And I understand that, cause that's how I was when I first started. And like you see K, he gonna have his camera. Like, people used to get mad, like,
yeah,
bro.
No, come on, yeah.
Don't start with, come on. Nobody feel like being on camera. I'm just like, man, you just never know. You just gotta have it. But it helps you learn how to, work your camera and stuff like that. So I understand.
Yes, sir.
I understand that. So that's a good look. That's a good thing, So what have you like done so far as like projects? As far as acting, like what have you done right now? Like what's up?
If you was to ask the world, nothing. Like, you feel me? Like, who is RELLIKISS? They can tell you a lot of different things. Some motherfuckers gonna make up lies, motherfuckers gonna make up rumors. But if we gonna really dive into who I am and what I've done, the resume goes off the fucking page. But they don't want to acknowledge that, you feel me? For as being the only person in the state at one point in time when I was really killing it, was the only one that was killing it at the time, feel me? For skits and putting up 10, 20, 30 million views, you feel me? I was in a lane by myself, you feel me? Creating trends and skits that people still use to this day. I got viral skits today that people don't even know it's me. Feel me? Like, they done took so many viral skits and turned them into cartoons and left my voice on the cartoon. And people to this day will probably look at that cartoon and be like, bro, I never knew that was you. Been going viral for too long.
So you feel like you don't get the credit?
I don't get no credit. I don't get no credit.
At all?
No credit. You got a couple of people who appreciate me from people that I've been around. Some people that's on my team, like DH and certain people, but for the world standpoint and the Wilmington, Delaware standpoint, fuck no, I don't get no credit. Because they come and they sponge and they take, and then people feel like that they started it when the dates always add up back to me. Every time. Every time.
So Oh, why do you think that is, though? What you think the reason for that?
Because everybody wants to be an originator. Everybody wants to be a creator. But some people gotta understand that being a creator, being original is a God's gift. And everybody got the gift. Some people just know how to use it, don't know how to use it. Which is why TikTok is everybody's biggest inspiration. If I can get on TikTok and just steal people's ideas and do what everybody doing on TikTok and steal every trend and get numbers, I feel like I'm somebody.
Right.
But really, are you? He already did that. She did that already. All you doing is sitting back and imitating somebody else's idea, somebody else's creation.
Well, they saying TikTok about to be done, next month?
And then guess what? It's going to end a lot of careers. Social media gets shut down today or tomorrow. Who the fuck are you? Feel me? Social media don't define me. I'm cool. I'm gonna continue to make the movies. I'm gonna continue to write the scripts, the scripts. So that don't bother me. When people talk about social media getting shut down, I'm already shut down. You feel me? They done took all my pages.
I think the social media where that's at now, I think, like people, it's just a tool to help you get whatever you doing, no matter what you doing. Like if you look on the internet, it's people doing a million and one things on there, bro. From construction to cars to acting to rapping. So it's just like whatever you doing, you just supposed to use the social media to help promote it, to push it.
It's a temporary outlet.
To open more eyes to your work.
It's a temporary outlet to temporary success. And people don't look at it like that. Social media is nothing but everyday movie, and everybody's on there just playing a character. You can go on social media. You can be rich if you want to, and nobody can argue with you. You can go on there and brag about this and that, and I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and nobody can argue with you because it's social media. If I can show it, it'll make it look like it's real. I can go out there right now and show you a nice ass car and make people believe it's mine. The whole time it's my mom's husband. You feel me? It's all about imagination, and if you can create an imaginational world, people will believe that shit is real. That's why I go on social media and I embrace RELLIKISS and I don't embrace the real. Cause why the fuck would I embrace who the fuck I really am when social media is already fake? So I can be RELLIKISS, I can be anything.
Character.
I can be anything I want to be.
Character. That's what
anybody I want to be. It's a fake place, and that's why you see bad bitches on social media. And then when you see them, they like fucking Fiona.
Crazy.
Or they got a lot of money on social media, and you see them, they got rats and roaches and their house stink, and damn, you on this blow up bed. What happened to all the shit that was on social media? It's all fake. So I've never accustomed my life to social media. So when I lose a page or something, I'm upset about it. I'm like, damn, I don't work hard for these followers. I don't work hard for this page. But deep down, don't stop nothing.
But you know, people make a lot of money off content creation. Like, since COVID started, it's been estimated $280 billion for content creators, and they saying it's going to double that in like 5 years. So I don't think, I think that if it stopped, it definitely hurt a lot of people money wise. That'd stop a lot of money, bro.
But that's only the beginning here. Like, people don't say I'm smart as shit, but people think I'm dumb and I get drunk all day. But that's only because I let them believe it, bro. That having that mindset that social media is doing this boom, 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 is only for the people who think that shit is going to be forever. You feel me? People get tired of motherfuckers, bro. And they get tired of seeing the same thing. They get tired of your fake pranks. They get tired of motherfuckers pretending like they don't see that camera right there. You don't know that motherfucker doing that, but that blatantly that camera right there. I'm having an interview with you right now pretending like this camera's not right here. Why did you do that? Oh my God, but the camera's right there. There's a light and everything. Like, so eventually people get tired of seeing the fake shit. So yeah, you might get a little fan base right now. You might be running it out right now, but eventually, as a human being, you get tired of seeing people. You get tired of seeing the same thing. You get tired of seeing certain things. So when they talk about those numbers, they talk about as a whole. The new people that's coming in who gonna do the same thing, gonna elevate and do something different, then we're gonna get tired of them. We're gonna bring somebody new, they gonna do the same thing, keep running up, they gonna keep running up social media. But those people finances begin to die down the more we see you, because we get tired of fucking seeing you. You know what I mean? How many YouTube superstars have been erased where we don't even fucking remember, or they might pop up on your algorithm and you like, damn, y'all remember I used to watch them years ago. But you're like, why don't I watch them now? Because you got tired of seeing them. YouTube got tired of promoting them.
But it's a lot of them that upgraded though. like DC Young Fly.
No, those people don't count. I'm not talking about those people.
You know, they started from the Vines and now they like popping right now.
When you can take social media and create a lane for yourself, that's the shit I respect. You don't see DC Young Fly going on social media and stealing content and recreating shit that's already been done 1,000 times.
Right.
But we live in a trending world where that's where most people think they're gonna get their fame from. And then they get mad at me. See, right now in Delaware got a thing where we want to use Rel for everything, but he just keeps saying no. See, a lot of people think I'm not asked to do stuff. I just say no a lot of time. Son, did this motherfucker ask me all the Rel, you trying to do the boom boom? And I give him attitude every time. No, I don't want to do this. I'm not doing that. And he got to convince me to fucking do it. For the simple fact, I'm not going to sit around and do the same thing that a million people on social media is doing. I'm just not going to do it. I've been somebody who's been able to create my own trends, create my own viral, create my own motion. Why the fuck would I fall victim to the mindset of social media creators now that didn't get me to where I need to be today? You know what I mean? I want to do my own thing, create my own lane, and when I make it big, it's going to be because I did the RELLIKISS way and not the following everybody else's way. But
you still would like to, link with other content creators to just to, have, just to do work with other content creators.
Are you asking me what I, or you saying I would? I'm
saying I'm asking would you do that? You just wouldn't link with nobody?
No, it's not I wouldn't. I don't care to.
You don't care to?
Because certain people, yes, probably. But a lot of people got a mindset of it got to be this way or no way. I don't like that. I like to feel like we can get loose and have fun. And the filters on social media now is another thing that bothers me. Oh, you can't say this, you can't do that. I come from a dying breed of comedians right now who started this shit in a certain way. And there's some people who elevate it because they stayed on that. Let me make sure that this is not too offensive. I'm not that guy. I grew up watching Bernie Mac. I grew up watching Richard Pryor, Martin Lawrence, Eddie Murphy. People who had no filter. People who are superstars to this day. People who years from now will never ever be able to say that they're not a legend. Now, you might name social media people today, but years from now, they will be a social media legend. They won't be a stand-up comedian. They won't be an overall comedic legend due to the fact that your only attribute is social media. That was never my intention when I started this comedy shit, to be a social media guy. That's why I don't really fuck with social media as much as people think I do. I want to be like the Martin Lawrence and the Eddie Murphys and the Bernies and the Richard Pryor, who can do stand-up, who can shoot a movie. If I got bored and wanted to make a skit, I can go viral with that. If I want to do this, I can do that. If I want to do that, I can do that. That social media shit is brainwashing people. If you can't be on social media, man, fuck social media. It's not even real. I don't give a fuck about social media, bro.
Just like that.
Fuck social media. Look, you need me to say to the kid, fuck social media. I'm in a lane on my own, you feel me? I'm driving by myself, I don't even see nobody else. They're talking about competition sometimes. I'm like, bro, what competition?
So you don't think other people out there are doing the same thing?
Bro, I have my whole life.
Other comedians are?
There's other comedians, but toe to toe, I'm keeping it affinity. People may not believe it because I stopped doing the skits. I'm not going to continue, bro, to give motherfuckers free content for them to steal my ideas, post it on their big ass pages, get paid off my content, and I'm just sitting here like, but what about me? I just be looking like an asshole sometimes, bro. Like, it's so many videos and ideas that they done stole from me, bro, that niggas don't even know I created, bro. Voiceover, they don't even know it's me. They stole it all. And then they wonder, like, how do I keep going? How do I keep? Cause I gotta go into an invisible closet and create a new thing every week, every month.
But you don't look at it as that, like, they paying homage?
Fuck no. Cause they not tagging, they not showing no love. You know how rarely I hear thank you? Just thank you. Never hear that, bro. Nobody ever comes and say thank you. But you will hear a bunch of complaints and you will hear a bunch of lies. That's why I said in the beginning of the interview, ask about RELLIKISS and see how much they say about me. They're gonna say a lot of bad, but nobody really gonna tell you no good. When all I do is try to build people up, take them to another level. Because before I got with these people, I didn't even trust people, bro. I didn't trust nobody to even work with me. That's why it wasn't no such thing as my movie like to come up and all that. I was going to wait till I got to Hollywood to start making movies like that. But it wasn't until I got with my man DH where I was like, okay, he's 10 toes for me. Let me see what I can do with him. Start doing little skits, and then we start doing a little bit more, and it elevated to where I am today. But I had trust issues for a long time, bro. If you look at any of my throwback skits, 2013, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, I'm by myself, bro. Every character is played by me. Every viral skit, every million views you see, there's nobody else. So when people be talking shit, I be like, bro, you know I really never needed to link with you? I never really needed to link with you. I could have kept doing this shit and being on top of my, y'all could take a fucking shit, bro, and go viral. That's how bad they was wanting the RELLIKISS content. But I said, bro, I'm at a point in my life where it's like, why the fuck do I gotta be, I'm not a stingy guy. I've never been stingy, bro. So it's like, let's work with other people. Let's build them up too. Got with my man DH, man. We got a video on Facebook that's at 10 million views right now.
10 million?
10 million.
What's the name of it?
It's called Almost Got Caught in the Mix.
Almost Got Caught in the Mix?
Almost Got Caught in the Mix. It's the same clip. I don't know if you've seen it come up, but it's the same clip. I've recreated it in my movie to come up when the girl was about to get caught. Well, I switched it up a little bit in the come up, but the skit is the girl had a bunch of dudes in the hotel room. The dad knocked on the door. So all the dudes hid in different spots. So the dad is basically roaming through she opened the apartment door. The dad is basically roaming through the apartment looking for the nigga that she's seen on the girl's live. But everybody's hidden. So every time he turns a corner or looks, a nigga's coming from out of the closet, running out of the door, from behind the chair running out of the door, bathroom running out of the door. We just made that shit so funny and viral. That shit hit like 10 million, like no cap, like 3 weeks.
That's heavy. 10 million, that's a lot of numbers, man. It's a lot of views.
I'm telling you, bro.
So let me ask you this.
Talk.
You feel like, everybody say you gotta leave Delaware to make it. Do you feel that way?
Cap.
Cause I'll be like stuck, like I'll be getting tired of people saying it's like, oh, I'm going to ATL, I'm going to LA, like for what?
Fake ass people.
Here. What you gotta go for?
Let me eat real quick. They hate when I say that because they know when I say let me eat real quick, I'm really about to eat. Hold on. Let me get this plate ready. Man, Delaware is a fucking place. Just like ATL, just like California. Yes, it's better opportunities there. It's more opportunity there. But Delaware is just like everywhere else. I've been to different places and seen blocks and shit that look exact where I was almost confused on where I was at because it looked just like fucking Delaware, bro. Delaware don't hold nobody back. The people in Delaware hold Delaware back, in my opinion.
Do you think that's why they say that?
Yes, they say because Delaware has an entitlement issue with these motherfuckers who think that they deserve to be fucking successful and they don't understand that they fucking suck. They suck, bro. I'm being honest with you. Delaware is filled with so much creative people, but they don't know how to navigate their talent in a way where motherfuckers will see Delaware in a different light. And a lot of people who feel like they're entitled to being at a successful level don't even realize that you're not as good as you think you are. You can wake up every day, look in the mirror and say, I'm the sexiest person in the world. But if you don't go out there and turn no heads and ain't no girls running to you and ain't no niggas running to you, you probably don't look that good. If your DM don't got nobody in there, you probably not that cute. You know what I mean? Now you can be as confident as you want in your head, which is good. Self-confidence is everything. But some people are just not as good as they think they are. You know what I mean? And I be having to humble myself from telling these people this because I be wanting motherfuckers to embrace their greatness. But to be honest with you, bro, I've been around a lot of people. These people don't be that talented, bro. They don't be that good. And they have a mindset where they feel like they deserve it all and haven't given nothing. Oh, I deserve 1 million views. But you haven't given us anything to see that's worth 1 million views. You haven't given us anything to believe in. And then Delaware people, they talk about money a lot. Why are you talking about money when you can't even get 1,000 views, but you already talking about the money you deserve for the thing that you're creating? You're charging, there are artists that's trying to charge $300, $400, $500 for a feature when you're still trying to get your name off the ground. How the fuck are you charging money when you're still at a nobody status? It don't make no fucking sense, bro. Why are you not doing this for free so that people can hear the song and say, okay, this shit is good. I want to work with this person. Build your platform. Okay, now I'm worth something. Now I'm going to start charging some money. Nah, I'm just going to charge it because I feel like I can sing. I feel like I can rap. People say they like the way I make music. They say, so I'm going to charge this high-ass price and wonder why nobody's paying it. You haven't given us nothing worth. If I pay you $300 for you to be on my song, I hope does that guarantee me a certain amount of views? You can't just come on my song and sound good and just think, I need to know that $300 come with something else. Like, it doesn't come.
Do you think that comes with popularity out here? Like, I feel like
who's popular?
If you're not popular, people not going gravitate to anything you do. Like, for example, so let's say like you ain't got no talent, right? At all. But you popular. And you try to do something, but you know you're really not good at it, you got no talent. But you do it and you get all these likes and views and that because you're popular. Then you go to somebody that's not popular or known, but he got talent.
Who's popular?
Just speaking this period.
But who would you think is? Do you think who's popular, bro?
Who's popular
in Delaware?
To me.
Now say how long you had to take a deep breath. Don't even answer the question, bro. You good? You ain't got to answer the question. It shouldn't even have took that long.
No, because I didn't want to say a name, right? And then people be like, "Oh, I think he popular, but not talented." That's not what I'm saying. It's some people that is popular that's talented. That's what I'm saying.
So give me some.
Somebody's popular and talented. Geno.
Excellent.
Almost everybody that I interview.
Excellent.
They say his name. You can't.
Excellent.
You can't. You feel me? It's no way to. You can't.
You know what Geno do? You know what Geno do? Geno stay in his own lane and do his own shit in the way that Geno does it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So when it comes to Geno, I even made a trend for Geno about a month ago because Geno raps a certain way on every song. He got his own type of, that I feel like could have been a viral trend. Then you got other motherfuckers who will imitate Geno. And those are the people who feel like they deserve it all. But can we give some acknowledgement to Geno? Mm-hmm. Because he's the reason why you're doing what you're doing. He's the top of why you doing or rapping the way you talk, or rapping the way you rap and sound the way you sound. So that's what I mean by the homage being overlooked from the motherfuckers that create to the motherfuckers who want to imitate. So the people who want to imitate want all the glory, but the people who create gotta sit back and watch people steal their shit, and that's what I don't respect. So you named Geno. That was an excellent example.
So who you ain't gotta answer it.
I definitely will. I definitely will.
Who you feeling? Is it a particular person that you feel still?
It's a lot of people.
Be imitating?
Yes, a lot of people. I get calls all the time of motherfuckers wanting me to go to stores and shit and do that bullshit ass interview with the phone and so what you got on today? How much was that lay? I'm not doing that bullshit. That shit is trash. I'm not doing that bullshit, bro. Let's go in the store and do exactly what 30 million people done did on social media today. I get calls like that all the time. Now I'm cocky and I don't want to work with nobody because I say no. Can you call me with something original?
Did you charge them for?
I don't even, Bob, ask him.
I'm just saying, why you?
Most of the time, I ask. When somebody do want to pay me, I say, yo, how much should I charge? I don't even know how much to charge them.
I'll be the same way.
Because I don't even be charging people for stuff. And most of the shit I do be for free. Now have motherfuckers offer me some money. I'm like, shit, I take that. Fuck it. I didn't even know what the. But bro, most of my shit I be doing for free because I be trying to look out. Mm-hmm. But it's always some fucking remake shit. Nobody has. The percentage of people hitting me up for original content has to be at an ultimate, no cap, 10%. The other 90 is always a recreation of something that's already done. I'm trying to change the landscape of comedy from that because people feel like everything has been done. No, you're stupid. You're on fucking cocaine. If you think everything has already been done, you're not as creative as you need to be. You need to find another lane. There's so much shit that has not been done.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff that ain't been done yet. So yeah, I definitely ain't gonna say everything been done. It's a lot that people can do as far as content creation. that we just ain't do yet. But I had this conversation too with somebody else that I feel like somebody gotta break open that barrier. Ain't nobody doing nothing different. Everybody doing the same thing. You know? It's a lot of talent in Delaware, don't get me wrong. I feel it though, it's a whole lot of talent in Delaware.
And that's
been that way for a while.
And that's why I get so mad. Cause I get mad at the Delaware people who, oh yeah, you can rap good, but you can't make a hook. But then you want everybody to listen to your song. Motherfuckers get tired of listening to freestyles. You feel me? Motherfuckers get tired of just listening to somebody rap for 3 minutes. Just saying random stuff, no hook, no bass to the song. It's just, bro, we just gotta keep hearing you saying the same type of bars. You might switch it up and rhyme that with cat and cat with Matt. But we just keep hearing the same shit. Can you give us a hook that makes like, that's my shit?
Rappers. It's a whole lot of battle rappers trying to be in the mainstream, but ain't making mainstream music. Not making mainstream music and then get mad when they don't get the mainstream buzz. And then one thing that's really holding Delaware back, I'm gonna tell you this right now, one thing holding Delaware back is that we got a right now mindset. So Delaware people don't really know how to grow. Mm-hmm. They feel like if I don't get a certain level of success at this point, if I don't get a certain amount of views at this point, if I'm not here at this point, I'ma quit. And that's another reason why I don't work with a lot of people. There's too many quitters in Delaware and not enough motherfuckers saying no matter how much L's I take, how many failures I take, how many negative comments I get, I'm still going to keep going. Mm-hmm. They don't got that mindset. So as soon as they fail, they're done. As soon as somebody tell them they're not good, they're done. I've already known at a young age, I've convinced myself this at a young age when I was first starting off. I said they're not going to like everything. They're not gonna like everything. They're not gonna like everything. And the shit that I started doing back in the day, when I was going into Walmart and shit, fucking the stores up and all that savage and shit, bro, I got the worst comments known to man. I'm talking about thousands of views, trash. Had my mom calling me saying, Rel, come on. But I knew that the engagement was just growing and growing and growing, so I didn't care. Mm-hmm. So once I stopped, now what do y'all see? Nothing but social media people going into Walmart, fucking the stores up, fucking with the employees and shit. When I did it, it wasn't cool. It's cool to do it now, but it's fake. So you saying you started that?
Started it, bro, for sure. And there ain't too many, I'm looking at the camera with this one, and there ain't too many people gonna go back. There ain't too many people who's a real RELLIKISS fan who gonna say he's lying. I guarantee you there's gonna be, depending on how many views this shit get, there's gonna be a lot of people in the comments saying he not capping. I was going into Walmart selling all you niggas hired, looking for grandma porn, fucking the shelves up. The dates is here. I got the dates. We good.
Yeah, we gonna have to look into that.
We're gonna have to look into it. Let's look into it.
Man. Hey, Delaware, we gotta look into that, man.
Guarantee when it's posted, they're gonna say that, bro. They know.
I'm still stuck on the 10 million.
I got a screenshot for you.
That's just one video.
That's just one video. I got videos that's 30, 40 million views, good brother. And I'm talking about just me, not even with the team, just me. That bitch that you can't even see her. That bitch in the corner got me so much damn color, don't make no motherfucking sense. My old character, Bone Quisha, I used to play that shit until gay niggas was in my DM talking about, oh, you look good with that wig, or I had to cut the character a little short. But I used to be like, oh, baby, fuck no. Back in the day, they could not stop saying that, bro.
What was the character name?
Bone Quisha.
Bone Quisha.
Bone Quisha, bro. When I'm talking about this character was so popular back in 2015, bro. And like I said, anybody who's a real RELLIKISS fan gonna tell you he's not fucking lying. Ooh, baby, fuck no. Everybody was saying they was making memes out of it and everything. Yes.
You just stopped. Why? I mean,
it was too many gay people in my DM talking about, oh, you look good with that on. All I had was a little track on there. I had a full wig on. I had a little track around my head. That's it. And a hat. Had the beard and everything still.
Nah, they download niggas wildin', man. They got
I said, y'all making me a little bit uncomfortable. Let me just go ahead and just cancel this character. I'm gonna cancel myself.
They got shit. You ever thought about going back in the, you know what I mean, just in the skit again, just try to just go back out there one more time, just for the fun of it? Try to create another character, try to see if you could, you know.
So with the team that I got, if we can create my characters in a YouTube type of way where it's not just based on a 1 minute skit, but I can make it like a series type of shit. Yeah, like I want to create. I actually want to see the good and bad thing about me is I'm such a big fan of Martin that people know, but I want to create my own show like a Rellikis show. But I feel like with me playing these characters, they're going to think it's too much imitating Martin. I don't want to be looked at like I'm trying to be him. I want to look at like I'm trying to be me. So they'll say, oh yeah, bro, we want you to do this. And then when they come out, they'll say, oh, now look how you do. So I'm real hesitant on that show because I want to make sure I piece it together where it look like a Rellikis show and not a Rellikis trying to be Martin's show. Okay. So that's the only thing that's holding me back from bringing those characters back. Because I don't want to be looked at as nobody else. People come to me all the time, especially when I was going viral, and say, oh, you the next Kevin Hart. Yo, you the next Martin. But I take it as a compliment, but then low key is not a compliment because I don't want to be the next
But nobody. You gotta understand though.
I get it.
Being as though it was people before you.
I get it.
You can't control that.
I get it.
So
I don't come at them
comparing you or saying, oh, you like that's a good thing. I'm not saying, oh, you still in they style. Nah, they just saying, yo, that's just like if a person played basketball. Yeah. Nice. Who was one of the nicest Jordan. So everybody sure. Yo, you like
Jordan. You like Jordan. Yeah, you're not wrong.
I ain't gonna be like, oh, I ain't trying to be like that. They're not saying
I just want them
I don't look at it like that.
No, you're not wrong. Like that's why I don't come at them. But I want them when they see the show because nobody watched the Martin show and said, it look like he's trying to imitate. It look like you trying to imitate. Stop shaking. Oh shit, I'm sorry. My fault. You want to lick at my fault. But nobody looked at those. Nobody looked at like the Martin show and said, "Hey, look like he's trying to be boom."
Right.
Nobody looked at Eddie Murphy, Nutty Professor, and said he's trying to be boom. So I don't want nobody to look at Rellikis and with all the shit that's going and all the people that passed me before and say he's trying to be boom. So I'm just trying to properly brand myself where when they see me, they see me. I don't want them to see nobody else. That's the only thing I'm saying with that.
Yeah, you got that comes.
It's gonna be hard, but I can do it.
Originality, you know, a lot of stuff that is out, and a lot of stuff it ain't got nothing to really do with people now. A lot of that stuff was thought of back then. It's so funny, and it's good that people just want to keep recreating it and putting their own twist to it. That go from movies to music to all type of stuff, man. So it's just like that's just something people gotta try to adapt with. Now, if you be lucky enough to come up with something original, that's just like, then
and that's
something different. That's what we gotta work on.
That's my goal. Yeah, that's my goal. So I always started kind of writing scripts and stuff, but until I get the script down pat to where it looks nothing like anything else, I'm kind of holding back on the character. Now, I occasionally get bored in here. I ain't gonna lie, I get bored in here, and I do make a little couple skits, but I don't go as hard as I used to be because I just don't want to give these people content for free. So when I tell you that they stole a lot of videos, you might in your head either think either cat or they probably stole like what 2-3 videos. But there's people, once again, I can look at and gonna tell you they've been stealing his videos since he started on Vine, and they haven't stopped till this day. I have over 20 videos, viral videos, stolen. On surfing through social media, and nobody have no idea it's me, other than the people who've been following me for years, and they tag me every day and say, "Ain't this you?"
So you see what I don't understand? This is what I don't understand with Delaware, with content creators, especially with actors and with movies and directors and cameramen. Like, it's a lot of cameramen in Delaware that's nice. It's like 5 offhand.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? A lot of actors. We don't have of course, the one y'all just did. But besides that, we don't have like an official movie out of Delaware that was just like, boom. Wow.
We do. Oh, you said other than us?
Other than y'all. Other than the movie that y'all did.
Because they want to work with their friends. And it's not going to work. I've tried to do it my damn self. It does not work. You have to work with who wants to work. They get mad at me. Why you working with her? Why you working with him? Because she wants to work. He wants to work. Yeah, he might not be the best actor. She might not be the best actor. But
want to work.
But with my lane of how long I've been in this field, I can help mold you to be in what I need you to be. You come and you read these lines, and I find a character that fits you, I can work with you for you to get these lines to a T where when everything is said and done, it's going to look like you was a natural actor. When people seem to come up, they think that those people came there veterans, that they came there thinking everybody already had acting experience. Almost nobody did. There's almost nobody. That movie probably had about 10% of actors who actually been doing stuff before the movie. Before, you know what I mean? Like,
that's how it usually be a lot of times.
But we work with them and we don't rush the process. So a lot of people write a script and they work with people for a certain amount of time, and it be a quick time, or they come on day of and say, I just need you to say this, I need you to say that. And that's why you see the movies and shit be poop. Just like a lot of Philly movies, they be fucking trash.
Cause they don't put the
they just get a bunch of social media people and say, okay, if I can make a trailer with a bunch of social media people in there, people gonna want to see it because I'm a fan of this social media person. But then when you see it, you're like, damn, it's a huge letdown. I don't like to disappoint my audience. My cast will tell you, our RELLIKISS production is even bigger than RELLIKISS. I pander to the crowd. So if I was to give the crowd something trash, I feel bad at the end of the day. Cause I don't care about the money. I don't care about all the extra shit. I care about you coming and having a good experience with something that I created and you actually like it. So we work months ahead of time before we get in front of that camera. We link up months before getting in front of that camera and have rehearsals almost every week to make sure that when we do say and action,
y'all already on point.
We don't come the day of and shoot. I will never shoot a movie like that. And that's what they do. Let me get Meatball real quick. Meatball, you available for the 14th? Yeah, I think I can squeeze that in. She come, yeah, go ahead. I just need you to read this and do this. And then the movie's trash. She don't even know what the fuck the movie is about. She just came and said some shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of guilty of doing that, my damn.
You do that?
I ain't even. Nah, cause listen.
You know better, man.
Nah, but listen though, sometimes it be like that though. Like you might need an extra person, or you might need a certain role done right quick, and you might. Somebody might be bullshitting.
If it's a small role, no, you good because we all. I didn't. Go ahead.
And I'll be like, yo, you available right quick? I need you for this. You might not know what the role is. So when they get there, you gotta be quick break. Like, listen, this is what we doing. So I've been, guilty of that a couple times.
No, I was like, okay, so I got roles that's like 2 lines. You know what I mean? Cop roles and shit like that, 2 lines. I can call somebody the day off for that because you don't need too much prep for that. That's 2 lines. Now, a character that got multiple scenes, multiple lines, no, you cannot call them the day of and ask them to come do it because it will fuck your film up. They don't know what the fuck the inspiration is. Right. They don't know the history behind that character. They don't know nothing. All they know is the bullshit that you saying in front of them right now that you trying to rush and get done. And then you're going to be edited and be like, damn, that seems like this motherfucker not really acting that good. Yes, I don't even know what I'm acting about. Yeah. I'm just saying your lines.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I do. I understand. You gotta understand, it's also, the world we in now, everything is fast paced. Everything's fast, everything's now.
That's the problem.
Do it, write it, shoot it, put it out there, try to make money off of it. That's all them Tubi movies is.
Now,
they probably shot them Johns, they probably wrote it, shot it, edited it in a few weeks to put it out just to make money off of it. And that's why, just like you said, everybody worried about now.
They worry about now, worry about money, but longevity, bro.
That movie ain't gonna pop.
Longevity. That shit longevity is the main thing that people gotta have in their back of their mind when it comes to success. It don't matter how long something take if it's good, because God not gonna give anybody something that's supposed to be done fast. And the faster you think you're supposed to do something is as fast as it's gonna crash and burn. You gotta be somebody that say, okay, I gotta take my time with this because I believe in it. I got motherfuckers right here who believe in me. I got motherfuckers that believe in this script. Why would I waste their time by rushing this right here and making them feel like we got something good? The whole time we about to do some rush shit and the end product is gonna be some trash. Not only are you disappointing yourself, but you're disappointing your fans, you're disappointing the people who in the film, and you're disappointing the audience that coming to watch it. They are bigger than you. They're bigger than the person who wrote it because they have to make everything you said in your head come true. You got to make everything that you believe in, everything you see, because they don't see it. Nobody sees it. All they can do is read your script and hope to see it. Only you see it. But if you rush the things that they're supposed to see, it's never going to come out. Only you can convince them like, yo, this is fucking worth you spending the time and the effort I convince my cast every time they come out. Y'all may not see what's going on right now, but I promise you, the end product, y'all gonna be proud of the effort that was put into this movie. Whether we gotta stay up until 3, 4, 5 in the morning, it doesn't matter, because the end product's gonna make y'all say, I'm glad I did it. And if you don't watch the film and say, I'm glad I did it, you wasted your time. You wasted their time. And you also wasted people's time who paid to go see your product or watch your product on YouTube for free. Don't ever feel like your time is wasted. No matter how much time it take, work and take your time, because you believe in it. And if they see that you don't believe in it, that you're rushing it, they not gonna believe in it.
That's facts.
They not gonna believe in it.
That's facts, man. People definitely gotta take their craft, their art more serious, especially if they want to pop and succeed. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people be BSing, just trying to follow the wave. So
follow the wave and just think like, oh, I know I got something good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just force it on the world. Nah, take your time, breathe, enjoy the ride. I told my mans and we shot a scene. I said, for the new movie, I looked at my man. I said, bro, I see you trying to hurry up and I said, bro, we're gonna enjoy this right here. We want breathe. We're gonna enjoy this time.
Man, listen, man. I appreciate you talking with me, man. And we were supposed to have an interview a couple months ago. That was on me. I was bullshitting. I had to get a couple things and
It's good, bro.
But I'm glad you came through and still had the interview with me. You know what I mean? So tell the people before we get up out of here what you got coming up. Like what they should be looking out for.
Listen, we got a lot of shit in motion. The motion don't stop. So after I get done this interview and telling y'all what the fuck we got going on, probably gonna have about 10 more things going on. But we got Major Payback dropping real soon. We got the guys dropping in the summertime. We got Delaware dropping real soon. We got Get Baki podcast dropping real soon. A few more. I ain't never gonna stop the skits, but I'm probably not gonna go as hard as I used to go. But we got more skits on the way. We got D Fanatics on the way. We got a lot of shit on the way. Everybody just stay tuned and enjoy the ride that RELLIKISS is taking y'all on. Y'all already know what's going on. Oh my God, we'll get Baki on.
Hold on, before you roll it up. Tell them to stop acting like that. Tell them to start working with everybody.
Man, stop that cocky shit. Humble yourself and realize that at the end of the tunnel, y'all motherfuckers gotta know that these motherfuckers the ones that rocking with y'all, riding for y'all. And if you somebody who do this shit for Delaware like y'all claim, stop charging Delaware people stuff that you ain't worth yet. Wait till your worth is up here, then charge that worth. Until then, do this shit for free, build your audience, and get that fucking money later. Worry about the fucking money later. Y'all worrying about the money too early, and that's why y'all shit suck. That's why y'all shit is ass. That's why people don't want to work with y'all. Y'all worrying about too much money, but y'all not worrying about the views and the success and making your audience happy. That's why the fuck y'all in the same spot that y'all always been in. Get to work and stop fucking working your people.